Imagine a world where breathing isn't merely an automatic act, but a gateway to a higher reality. Quantum breathing is that key which connects us to the divine, a bridge that allows us to explore the hidden dimensions of our being. Since time immemorial, cultures around the globe have recognized the transformative power of breath. The yogis of India, the shamans of the jungles, and the sages of ancient civilizations have revered breathing as a means to transcend human experience and attain higher states of consciousness. Before starting this video, remember to subscribe and like. Quantum breathing is not just a technique, it is an art that invites us to remember what we have forgotten. At the heart of this practice lies the understanding that the body possesses its own memory, an ancestral wisdom activated through the rhythm of the breath. In Hermetic schools, it was taught that by breathing in a specific way, following the pulse of the cosmos, one could open the door to spiritual memory. This was not a symbolic act, but a direct experience of communion with the source of all existence. But what happens within us when we apply this deep, conscious breathing? On an energetic level, the heart's electromagnetic field expands, creating a synergy among mind, emotion, and body. Modern science has shown that the heart has its own brain, a consciousness that responds to the quality of our breath. By inhaling and exhaling with intention, especially by exhaling longer than we inhale, we enter a state of coherence. This state not only aligns us with our soul but also activates the pineal gland, that small yet powerful gland at the center of our brain that regulates our perception of reality. When we slow our breathing and focus our attention on the present, the production of neurochemicals associated with well-being and transcendent states increases. Many people have reported experiences of inner light, symbolic visions, and a profound sense of unity with the universe. This is not a rare phenomenon, it is the natural consequence of breathing as the ancients did. In these moments of total presence, the perception of time dissolves. Psychological time, the kind that generates anxiety and haste, ceases, and in its place emerges an eternal now, an instant in which we can transform our reality. Conscious breathing also breaks the circuits of unconscious repetition, interrupting the automatic patterns that govern our behavior and interpretation of life. It is like striking a bell in a room where everything was asleep. That is why, in the ancient schools of wisdom, before the teaching of mantras or inner alchemy, they taught how to breathe. If the body is the temple, then breathing is the incense that purifies it, the fire that consecrates it, the melody that awakens it. In this way, quantum breathing becomes a path to personal transformation. It is not about escaping the world but about transforming it from within. When we learn to breathe consciously, we are not only giving life to our body but also to our consciousness. Every inhalation and exhalation becomes a sacred act, a reminder that we are alive, that we are part of something far greater. Quantum breathing invites us to awaken, to remember who we are, and to co-create our reality with each breath. Now that we have explored the essence of quantum breathing and its transformative power, it is time to immerse ourselves in the practices that will allow us to activate this sacred tool in our daily lives. Quantum breathing is not merely an abstract concept. It comprises a series of techniques that, when applied with intention, can lead us to higher states of consciousness and to a deeper connection with ourselves and the universe. Let's begin with some breathing techniques that are both accessible and profoundly effective. One of the simplest and most powerful is the awakening ritual. Upon opening your eyes in the morning, before the noise of the world invades your mind, place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold the air for another 4 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat this pattern 3 times. This gesture not only anchors you in the present but also reprograms your nervous system, sending a clear message: today I do not react, today I breathe my reality. Throughout the day, it is easy to get lost in the whirlwind of responsibilities and worries. This is where the conscious pause comes into play. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or anxious, close your eyes for a few seconds. Inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 7. Do this at least 3 times in succession. This simple act activates your parasympathetic system, calms the mind, and clears the emotional noise. You can do it at work, in traffic, or amid an intense conversation. It's your secret reset button, a way to return to your true self. Before an important activity, such as a meeting or a significant decision, you can practice intentional breathing. Close your eyes and imagine that as you inhale, you absorb light, and as you exhale, you radiate clarity around you. Dedicate 2 minutes to this exercise. The intention you instill in your breath becomes a frequency that shapes the way the world responds to you. It is an act of co-creation, where your breath becomes the engine of your reality. At the end of the day, when you arrive home or before going to sleep, practice the liberating sigh. Inhale deeply and exhale with a sonorous sigh, releasing the weight of the day. Do not hold it back, let it flow out forcefully. This type of intuitive breathing breaks the accumulated tensions and restores you to the natural flow of vital energy. Do it 3 times, or until you feel your body returning to you and calm is restored. Finally, once a week, set aside 10 to 15 minutes for circular breathing. This pattern, known in many traditions as the breath of the soul, consists of inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth without pauses. Follow the rhythm like waves, allowing your breath to flow continuously. This practice can lead you to altered states of consciousness, unlock emotional blockages, and reveal hidden memories, inducing a profound inner peace. Find a safe space, close your eyes, and fully immerse yourself in the experience. By incorporating these practices into your life, you are not merely dedicating a few minutes a day to breathing, you are transforming your very existence. When you breathe consciously, you are not fleeing from reality, but rather constructing a new one from within. Every inhalation and exhalation sends a message to your system. I am present, I am alive, I am remembering. In that presence, true magic occurs. Quantum breathing not only alters your perception of reality but also allows you to break free from the automatic patterns that have long governed your behavior and interpretation of life. It is a path to personal transformation, where every conscious breath brings you closer to your essence. By practicing these techniques, you become the architect of your own reality, co-creating a world that reflects your true self. Quantum breathing is the gateway to the awakened soul, and now, with each breath, you are ready to explore the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Form introduction. As we continue on our journey toward quantum breathing, we reach a crucial point: the integration of this practice into our daily life and its power to co-create our reality. Conscious breathing is not merely a technique reserved for moments of meditation or spiritual retreats. It is an art that we must cultivate as a sacred habit, a devotion that accompanies us every moment of our existence. In doing so, we begin to understand that breathing is not just a physical act, but a powerful tool to transform our perception and our life. When you choose to breathe with intention, you are sending a clear message to the universe: I am ready to be a co-creator. Each inhalation becomes an affirmation of life, and each exhalation is an opportunity to let go of that which no longer serves you. In this process, breathing becomes a bridge between the invisible and the tangible, a thread connecting your inner self with the vast cosmos. As you immerse yourself in this practice, you realize that you need not search outside yourself for the truth. Everything you require is here, in the present moment, in the pause between inhaling and exhaling. Quantum breathing invites you to elevate your consciousness, to inhabit every cell of your body, and to feel every vibration of your being. In this state of presence, the separation between you and life begins to dissolve. You become a witness to your own existence, observing how your thoughts, emotions, and actions intertwine in a cosmic dance. As you connect more deeply with your essence, your relationships, your perception of time, and the opportunities that arise begin to shift. Life transforms into a reflection of your inner world, and what once appeared chaotic becomes a beautiful tapestry of possibilities. By practicing conscious breathing, you not only elevate your own consciousness but also contribute to the collective awakening. Every time you choose to be present, every time you breathe with purpose, you send waves of energy that impact those around you. You become a beacon of light, a catalyst for change within your community and the world at large. Quantum breathing is an act of love, not solely for yourself but for all humanity. Thus, at the end of this journey, you come to understand that breathing is much more than a mere biological act. It is a gateway to the awakened soul, a direct connection to the divine. Every time you choose to breathe consciously, you reclaim your role as the weaver of your own reality. Life does not merely happen to you, you breathe it, create it, and transform it. In each breath there lies an opportunity to be reborn, to remember who you are, and to manifest the life you wish to live. Now that you have explored the power of quantum breathing, it is time to bring this wisdom into your everyday life. Breathe, remember, and be reborn. Every breath is another note in the symphony of collective awakening. By sharing this message with others, you contribute not only to your own transformation but also to a broader movement toward heightened awareness. So, breathe deeply, feel the vital energy flowing through you, and allow the magic of quantum breathing to transform not only your life but also the world around you. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. See you in the next video.